Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever speaking video on YouTube.
Go full throttle.
And yeah, just don't mind that. And in this channel we're gonna be doing lots of flight simulator stuff like tutorials, news, journeys, flights, all that, etc. And I want to take you on this journey with me. And I'm not a real pilot. I'm hoping to learn more throughout this flight training in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. I'm not going to be speaking too much because it's going to be a training for me. Let's go. And oh,
Use
by
your
the way,
rudders
and
to
today
stay on
we
the
have
center line and keep pushing
takeoff.
power until you reach 55 knots. Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke. And we're airborne. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. Maintain 75 knots and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Maintain 75 knots and climb to 5,500 feet. Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. That was a nice takeoff.
Okay, so we finished our takeoff from our flight school. We did good. We got 8,900 points, and I'm hoping to do a landing to finish off this video. And yeah, after this video I'm gonna do one final landing to finish off this video in the training. And let's begin this.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast. Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does. We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Well done, but there's room for improvement. Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
Okay, we have finished the landing. I mean, we were high on speed on the approach, and once we flared, the speed kind of dropped, and then we just smoothed out the landing right there. And yeah, we got 7,700 points. And that was good for my first landing on the Cessna 152 in the training. Now we'll go back to the main menu, and yeah, that was a fun takeoff and landing with the Cessna 152. And this is gonna be the end of my video. I hope you guys have enjoyed my first test flight takeoff and landing on the Cessna 152, and I'll see you in the next episode.